Where do I begin? I swear my life is a never-ending Lifetime movie, but a bad one. So just look at me. Like, can you see the tiredness and the stress and the just aggravation of it all? Like, I don't even know. I still don't even know the full story, but I'm gonna tell you my side of the story. So, yesterday I went to bed around 9:30 because I had to be in at 7 and had to wake up at 6. So I fall asleep around 10 o'clock. Around 12:30, I wake up to 2 people talking very loud and a whole bunch of commotion. I hear like a brah, and 2 people just talking very loud, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's just me and my boyfriend. Like, why is there 2 people talking really loud? And then I finally come to and I look out the door and there's just water all over the floor, and I'm just like, what is happening? Is this real life? Like, am I still dreaming? So the landlord leaves, and I'm like, the landlord? What the fuck is he doing here at midnight? So my boyfriend comes in. I'm still like, what's happening? Like, it's 12:30 at night and I'm exhausted. And so he tells me that he was taking a shower, right? The fucking handle, the shower handle just bursts off and all this water just whoosh everywhere. He can't find the shutoff valve. They never told us where it was when we moved in. I think it's both our faults that either of us, like, ever mentioned, like, hey, where's the shutoff valve? But, like, who the fuck's gonna say that when they move in? Well, this is my first apartment. I don't fucking know. Now I know, because I gotta learn the hard way every fucking time. But he tells me that he had, like, all these towels. He was wrapping around it. It was like like the water was like that much coming out of the faucet. So he had all these towels wrapped around it, and they finally like contained it enough to where it wasn't like that crazy. And he's running around fucking drenched. He called the landlord, and the landlord jumps out of bed and flies over here, even though it's a 30-minute ride from where he lives. And I'm just like, what? He's telling me all this. It's now 1 o'clock while he's telling me this. 1 in the morning he's telling me this. I'm just like, what? Like, is this a dream? So he's telling me all this shit, and I'm like, what? Like, that's all I can say is what? And so he said downstairs in the lobby, we're on the 3rd floor, so all the way downstairs in the lobby there's he called it like boobies, like 2 in the ceiling filled with water. And I'm like, oh god, boobies, what? so then in the morning I wake up and I see all this like little splotches of water everywhere, and I'm just like, oh my god. So then I go downstairs. Excuse me. It's the stress. So I go downstairs because I'm leaving for work. I look up. I knew exactly what he meant when he said it looked like little boobies. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So then when I came home, I literally only had like 2 to 3 hours of sleep because after he told me that, I was tossing and turning all night. Look at me! So I had to be at work at 7. And then when I came home, there was like two young guys that were working on the ceiling of the lobby. And then I came home, I went all the way upstairs, opened my door, and the fridge just pulled all the way out. There's all this fucking, like, these fans that are really loud. Just like, what the fuck? And then literally I walk in and the landlord's like, hey, I'm like, Jesus Christ. He was funny though. He didn't even really care. And then behind where the shutoff valve is right behind the fridge. We didn't know that. So there's like this giant square hole in there. And then and mind you, right after I got home from work, like maybe like an hour and a half later, I had a job interview. I literally showed up like this. I'm probably not gonna get it because they're like, what kind of drugs is she on? I was so stressed out, man. Between all the fucking water and the fucking the job interview, I was strung out. I was at work making hoagies like, oh my god, is this really happening? Like, I'm strung the fuck out. So yeah. So now there's a bunch of fans. And the ceiling, they scraped off the ceiling. They gotta redo our kitchen floors and our bathroom floors, which I'm glad for, because have you ever heard of a bathroom having wood floors? Because ours did. But I didn't like the floors anyways, so might as well just fucking ruin them. Oh my god, like, I'm so tired. Like, look at me. Can you see it? Like, look at the bags under these eyes. My eyes are burning. My life. What is this? You like my background? My boyfriend did it. It's all the Avengers. Yeah. That's it. I'm so tired. I was trying so hard not to yawn in that interview. Thank God we have to wear a mask because I was just asleep. Anyway, just laugh at my pain because what the fuck. I gotta laugh to keep from crying. I need to go take a nap. I'm so tired. Bye.